Total DramaRama, Episode 2, Juice. Oh god, is this becoming a thing in kids media? This Teen Titans Go of a season released their second episode a couple of weeks ago. I saw it, and while I definitely wanted to review it, I didn't want to do another video that's basically 10 minutes of me rambling on into a camera, unless it's another ramble challenge. And please god, no one dare me to do that again! So, I saw episode 2, and considering how it's only 10 minutes long, and I have too much free time on my hands before I go back to college, why the fuck not? I usually don't like to do a lot of these video reviews because this old computer has a hissy fit. So I usually stick to DeviantArt. And I have too many ambitions in life and not enough time to achieve them, which is fitting for this kind of review because this show does not know what it wants to do. I did praise episode 1, but after looking at this, I realized, yeah, this is not that great. There are many questions which I'll be getting to. So let's start with episode 2. The episode starts with Chef, and yes, that's what they call him in this, calling the kids in for story time. And here's my first question. What's the target audience for this? The characters in this are reduced to toddler age ranges, and for the most part, act like real toddlers, but the humor and timing doesn't feel like it wants to be for toddlers. We see that Duncan still wants to get out of the daycare from the last episode, and comes up with a new plan to escape, this time using explosive rainbow clay. Yes, that is a real thing in this show. Izzy asks him about it after she ran inside for story time, but it's Izzy and she's crazy, so I'm willing to let this slide for now. Inside the daycare, the kids are waiting for Chef, and Courtney shows us that she's a goody two-shits.
But I don't like applesauce, so...
Rules are rules, and they're kind of my jam.
And Chef has a special juice called Rainbow Pegasus juice. And yeah, it's weird. I wouldn't say it's an addiction as much as he's sexually attracted to that stuff.
You're the best part of my day. I don't know if I could do what I do if I didn't have you. I mean it, Rainbow Juice. You mean everything to...
Chef?
So, he puts the juice down, goes to reach, but he forgets his glasses and goes back in to retrieve them. I do wonder what's going to happen next.
Drink it. Take a sip. I dare you. In fact, I triple dog dare you.
Oh, snap!
You have been triple dog dared.
I don't know whether to chuckle or call the show out for stealing the three-headed dog from Harry Potter. Also, I'd laugh at those two boring people if I know who they were, but I don't know who they are, so I'm just confused. So, Izzy and Juice drink the juice, and it makes them high! Luckily, Chef has his stupid glasses on and can't catch on to what these kids are doing. And the writers remember that Beth needs to say something instead of just being on the poster to pick her nose.
We're playing Hal and our friends.
Okay.
Courtney warns the others that without his drug, juice, Chef will turn into Satan, and we get another 16 reference. Because 16, please watch 16, we're running out of views here, can you please watch 16? Duncan wants to go to the store to get more juice for Chef, but Courtney wants to go with him. Oh, not because Duncan will escape or anything, it is because the writers knew that this series was dead on arrival, so they decided they might as well bring back the Duncan shippers. Courtney asks the other kids for the money that they clearly stole from their parents, and she and Duncan try to get out the door, but the front door is locked. So these kids will really have to use their brains and ingenuity.
Chef, did you maybe leave it outside?
Rainbow Juice! You out here? Nope, not outside.
Oh, that was easy. While Duncan and Courtney are out, the others try to keep Jude and Izzy under control. And Jude starts dripping. This raises another question. Why is Jude in this? Coming from someone who hasn't seen 16, I don't know if this is in his character or not. And even then, what does his character do that characters like Sean, Cameron, or Jeff couldn't do already? For this cameo to work, it needs to be funny, but we also need to have a good idea of the character himself. And by the way, this isn't the only cameo we get. We see Duncan and Courtney in the store, queuing up for rainbow juice, even though there's rainbow juice in the background they could probably sneak without having to waste. And MacArthur's in this now! Okay, as much as I love MacArthur, this only raises more questions. Why isn't she aged down? Why is she a shopkeeper and not a cop? Why does she hate her job? Okay, sure, it looks like the pegasus is puking, but that juice looks delicious! You're getting free sugar chucked at you! Is it the jingle, maybe? I mean, Duncan and Courtney seem to be enjoying the song. And that machine could play much worse.
She's got sparkly hair and so much flair.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
I hate my life so much.
So, Duncan and Courtney get the juice and go back to daycare on the bus, where none of the adults question them, because remember, these kids are like 4 years old. Chef starts getting increasingly frustrated without his juice, and Izzy and Jude start acting like hyperactive, uncontrollable little twats, annoying everyone around them and making butt jokes.
It's slide time, dudes! Jude, don't! Not with the beer! That bum is gonna need a lot of cream.
Now I know why this episode was called Duck Duck Juice. Duncan and Courtney eventually get back and give Chef his juice. And you know how I said how he is sexually attracted to it? Yeah, this music confirms that.
Look, you're home and everything is gonna be okay. You're safe now.
The episode ends pretty much the way you'd think it ends. Just when all seems perfectly well, Izzy pulls out Duncan's clay and it explodes, spilling Chef's drink. A normal addict would probably drink it from the floor, but with Chef, this happens. So, in conclusion, what do I think of the series so far? Honestly, it's just okay. It's not as bad as some people make it out to be, but it's not phenomenal either. Some of the choices they make are pretty confusing, and I do hope they answer them later down the line. As a loyal Total Drama fan, I will continue to watch it, but I can't say I'm absolutely sucked in and amazed by everything. I'm hoping it pulls the BoJack Horseman and proves that what may seem like every other toddler show has some really amazing moments that make us question ourselves. But I don't think the series has the competence to do that. I still don't think the show deserves that much hate, but I can see why some people wouldn't want to watch it. You're probably better off watching something like Muppet Babies. But hey, we should at least be grateful that it isn't as terrible as something like Breadwinners. So, thank you for watching this review. Please check me out on Fanfiction and DeviantArt where I am more active. Please comment if you want to see more of me, and I'll see you next time.